I think I can do that. Roll the intro. Now, before we get started, I don't recommend this from a security standpoint unless you have another antivirus or something like that that you're going to use on your machine. If you don't have another antivirus, I suggest leaving this enabled. So let's go with that. I do have two antivirus that I recommend, and I'm going to show those to you now. For a paid option, the antivirus that I would recommend would be Cylance. It actually uses artificial intelligence to scan the files that you download and check out their code to see if it's going to do anything malicious before it gets on your computer. And it's not like your normal antivirus. Your normal antivirus is actually downloading a list probably once a day of updated files that it finds to be malicious, and then it blocks based on that. So if you want to know more about Cylance, my recommendation would be to check any of the videos out on YouTube. It's some really cool software, including a 3-year-old version stopped the WannaCry virus without even having an update when it came out. So that's why I recommend it for a paid version. I'm not affiliated with them anyway. They're not paying me to do this. I just happened to be able to test it for a week at my job, and I thought it was one of the coolest things I ever got to play with. They do have a home version, so I'm going to scroll down here and show you. And the home version for 1 year, it's $30. I mean, that's like less than $3 a month. For 5 devices, it's $40, and then for 10 devices, it's $50. So you can really get a good deal with this and really get top-notch enterprise level security. Now, for a free version, what I recommend is software called Avast. It's what I use every time someone brings a computer to me and they're like, hey man, it's got a virus on it. Avast is the only free product I've seen that will allow you to do a boot time scan. In other words, what that means is it will completely scan your hard drive before you get into Windows, giving the viruses time to like run and disable your antivirus or any other security software out there. So that's why I recommend it for a free version, because it has that functionality and it's come in very useful. I can't even count how many times. The last thing is that Windows Defender has actually come a long way since they created it, I think in Windows XP or Windows 7. So it's actually on like the top 10 highest rated for your computer now. So that's the other reason why I don't recommend that you disable it. But if you're trying to install another antivirus and you're having issues, or if you really know what you're doing and you have other security measures in place that you don't feel you need an antivirus, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to show you how to disable it on your PC. Oh, I forgot to mention, links to Cylance, the Home Edition, and Avast, the Free Edition, will be down in the description below. So make sure to click on those and check them out. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, and this is for specifically Windows 10 Home, I'm going to do a second one showing how to disable it in Windows 10 Pro and Windows 10 Enterprise. So if you have that, stick around. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Start. You're going to go to Settings. You're going to click on Update and Security. Then you're going to go to Windows Security. You're going to click on Virus and Threat Protection. And then you're going to click on Manage Settings under Virus and Threat Protection Settings. From there, you're going to turn everything off. And that's pretty much all you have to do in here. The next thing you want to do is just close this out. Then you're going to right-click on the Start button. You're going to left-click on Run. And you're going to type in Reg Edit. Where you're going to go in Registry Editor is going to be right here. HKey local machine. Let me show you how to get to it. HKey local machine. You're going to expand software. You're going to scroll down till you see Microsoft. You're going to expand it. Then you're going to scroll all the way down until you find Windows Defender. The first thing you're going to do with Windows Defender is you're going to make a backup of this. So you're going to right click and then you're going to left click on Export. Now I'm going to save it to my desktop. You can save it wherever you'd like, but go ahead and call it Windows Defender Enabled. That way, if you have any issues, all you have to do is double click on this It will change all your settings back to stock before you had any issues, and then you can reboot your computer and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and save that to the desktop now. After doing that, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have permissions to edit this. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on Windows Defender, you're going to left click on permissions, you're going to click on advanced, and then your owner, you're going to change it to administrators. Check the name, click OK. Check the box that says replace owner on subcontainers and objects, then click apply. Next thing you're going to do is click on administrators. You're going to go to edit and you're going to check this box right here for full control. Once you do that, you're going to click OK. Then you're going to click apply. Then you're going to click OK, and then you're going to click OK again, and you should be done with that part. After you've done that, the next thing you want to do is you want to change two things. Now, I went ahead and deleted them so that just in case your machine didn't have them, I could show you how to add them in. So if you need to add them in, what they're going to be called is disable anti-spyware and disable antivirus. What you're going to do is you're going to right click on Windows Defender, you're going to do new, and then you're going to do a D-word 32-bit value. You're going to type in disable antivirus for one of them, then hit enter. By the way, it has to be typed this way. So you have to have the D capitalized, the A capitalized, and the V capitalized. Just remember that. Double click on it, change the value data to 1, and then click OK. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to right click again, you're going to do new, and then you're going to do D-word 32-bit value. In this one, you're going to type in disable anti-spyware. Again, making note, the D, the A, and the S have to be capitalized. You're going to open that, you're going to change the value data to 1, and then you're going to click OK. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to disable the Defender Security Center, Antivirus, and Firewall services. For that, we need to go to a different place in the registry. So you're going to scroll back up. You can go ahead and close out software, and you're going to expand system. From system, you're going to go to current control set, and then you're going to go to services. And from services, you're going to scroll all the way down until you get to the S's, and you're looking for security health service. It's a long way down. There it is. Okay. So once you're in security health service, click on start. And you're going to change the value from 3 to 4. Then you're going to click OK. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the WinDefend service. So we're going to change that again. And from here, we're going to go down to the W's. We're going to find WinDefend. And here, you're going to double click on start. And again, you're going to change it to 4. And then you're going to click OK. After that, you're going to go up a little bit and you're going to look for WD NIS SVC. And again, you're going to double click on start and you're going to change it to 4. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to scroll up to the M's. And what we're looking for is MPS SVC. You're going to double click on start and you're going to change it from 2 to 4 and you're going to click OK. After you do all of this, you're going to go ahead and reboot your computer, and you can do that by right clicking on start. You can click shutdown or sign out here, but for a full reboot, I recommend a command. Click on run, type in shutdown -F-R-T space 00. Make sure to put spaces between all of the dash commands and between -T and 00, and then go ahead and click OK. And now your computer should do a complete full reboot. Once you've rebooted, that should be all there is to it for Windows 10 home users. So for the next portion of this video, I'm going to show you how to do it for Windows 10 Pro and Windows 10 Enterprise. So for Windows 10 Pro and Enterprise, you're going to do this a little bit differently. You're going to right click on the start button. You're going to left click on run. You're going to type in gpedit.msc and you're going to click OK. Once the group policy editor comes up, under computer configuration, you're going to expand administrative templates. Then you're going to expand Windows components. You're going to scroll down until you find Windows Defender Antivirus. In here, you're going to see turn off Windows Defender Antivirus. You're going to double click on it. You're going to select enabled. You're going to click apply. And then you're going to click OK. The next thing you're going to click is allow anti-malware service to start up with normal priority. You're going to double click on that. You're going to left click on disable. You're going to click apply. And then you're going to click OK. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to double click on allow anti-malware service to remain running always. You're going to click on disabled. You're going to click apply. And then you're going to click OK. From here, you're going to go into real-time protection. You're going to double click on turn off real-time protection. You're going to click enabled. You're going to click apply, and then you're going to click OK. Additionally, the behavior monitoring, you're going to double click on it. You're going to click disabled. You're going to click apply, and then you're going to click OK. Also, the scan all downloaded files and attachments, double click on it. Click disabled. Click apply. And then click OK. Monitor file and program activity on your computer. Double click on it. Double click on disabled. Click apply. And then click OK. And this should be it for the antivirus. You shouldn't need to change anything else in group policy. You can go down here and click on Application Guard. And the same thing right here. Go ahead and double click on turn on Windows Defender Application Guard in manage mode. Left click on disabled. Click apply and then click OK. The next thing is you're going to go to the Windows Defender Smart Screen. You're going to go to configure Windows Defender Smart Screen. And you're going to click disabled. And you're going to click apply. And you're going to click OK. You're going to do this again for Microsoft Edge if you use Edge. You're going to click disabled under configure Windows Defender Smart Screen. And you're going to click apply. And you're going to click OK. So the only use cases I could see for this is if you're a developer and you're developing applications all day, and while you're writing code, maybe Defender gets in the way and starts quarantining some of your files accidentally. I've seen that happen before, so that would be a good thing, or a good use case scenario for this, I mean. And another reason would be like if you installed your own antivirus, so like Norton or McAfee or Cylance or Avast, for example, and Windows Defender and that antivirus were fighting back and forth. This would be another reason to do that. Otherwise, I don't really see a reason to do it. Go ahead and leave it enabled. But I was specifically asked this question on TikTok, so I made this video specifically for that. Once again, this has been Ask a Nerd TV. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.